So we're just going to jump straight into a game. So green hatches Argomon, digivolves into Floramon, plays Royal Nuts for 1, and finds Blossomon, puts everything back. His opponent starts with a 1 and hatches Capricorn, digivolves into Jazzamon for 1, and then plays a Takumi in a second. You might be wondering why I'm doing this instead of letting you just hear the game. There's a really annoying clicking in the audio. Green goes. Green's going to deploy. He's going to digivolve into Argomon for 2. And then he's going to play Kiwimon. Now, unfortunately, the player does not find a target. Happens sometimes. And Black starts his turn at 4. He's going to deploy. He's going to digivolve into Dark Tyrannomon in a quick sec. And it seems like they're playing fast. It's because I sped the video up just because there's overlay audio. So yeah, digivolves into the Tyrannomon and then plays Dark Side Attack, targeting the Argomon. Well, he hatches Fremon, green's at 2. Digivolves into Floramon. And then he's going to choose to digivolve the Kiwimon into Mega Kabuterimon. This is not the starter deck one, this is the BT one. And then plays Royal Nuts again to memory choke his opponent at 1. And unfortunately, again, no targets, but he's able to control his board. Black goes, and Black hatches another Capricorn. Digivolves into Hagarurumon. And then when he does the Digivolution, misplays it, and we explain to him, can't be the one in the hatching area, it has to be on your actual playing area. But then he pretty much fixes that right away. Yeah, that's the explanation at this point. It digivolves into Megadramon, takes his opponent to 2, and yes, now he gets it to Kumi. Green goes and deploys. He suspends Floramon for Digisorption. Okay. And digivolves into Argomon. And then he checks security. It's just a Warmon, Zaemon, so he's good. And then he plays Chaosmon to attack the Megadramon. And then Piercing, another security check. This time, though, it's Omnimon's Ward Defeat. And Omnimon's Ward Defeat just comes into play. You don't even battle. So he's explaining the effect. Goes for it. Good to go. And then Black is at 6. So I'm kind of like, okay, this is why it's okay. No, nothing illegal was done. Swear to dog. Yeah, you just saw my gross hands again. I'm sorry for that. So he deploys his Hagarurumon. And then he digivolves into a Tankmon. He uses Takumi's effect to draw an extra card. Just weighing his options quick. And then eventually he chooses to digivolve the Tankmon into another Megadramon. Zwart checks security, and Zwart is okay. And then just to end the turn, he's going to choose to Digivolve one more time. Hope that next time I make these videos, you can just hear the players playing. That'd be awesome. And then yeah, Digivolves into Blitz Greymon. Unsuspends his Digimon. He hatches another Argomon. Digivolves that into a Palmon. Swings at Zwart. Zwart's effect destroys Chaosmon. Which there shouldn't have been a security check for the record, I don't think. I'll double check that. Maybe I'll post that in the notes at the end. And yeah, Digivolves into a Togemon. Plays Royal Nuts again. Royal Nuts will get him the Champion Argomon. To end his turn, he's going to choose to do Togemon Digivolving. I'm not going to give away what it is yet. Oh, wait. Cherrymon. So, Black starts his turn up. And we're looking at another Capurimon. Digivolves into the Reboot Toyagumon. And he misplays Takumi here, but it doesn't change the game state. Because I'm pretty sure he had the cards in his hand before. So he's going to play the new way to turn to a level 7 for free, pretty much. And he's going to Digivolve his Blitz Greymon into a Chaosmon. Now I will say, he could have attacked into his opponent's security, and I think he would have been fine. And then he could have Digivolved into Chaosmon and still done a board wipe, but put more pressure on his opponent's security. And yeah, he's just explaining, no, I don't pay anything. And then yeah, the piercing effect, he will check security. Done. And that's the Argomon you do not ever want to see in security. You want it in your hand. And then he Digivolves into Shademon. I'm pretty sure that's Shademon. Digivolves that into Metal Greymon. And now it's his opponent's turn at 3. End of the turn though, Chaosmon goes to the bottom of the deck. He's going to deploy that Palmon. And then he plays Argomon for 2. He's going to choose not to Digizorp this time, which I think was the good move. And then he plays another Cherrymon, puts his opponent to 2. And then he's going to put his Metal Greymon out that he's kind of built up a bit. Remember, this thing's got Reboot, so he will reboot it. Just figuring out what he's going to do, which, you know, more power to him. Attacks with Metal Greymon. And yeah, the security check's fine. And then he's going to choose to hard play a Warumon Zaemon. So now his opponent hatches Argomon, Digivolves into Floramon. Digivolves the Cherrymon this time. And I try not to say anything during their actual gameplay. I just kind of hop out with some rulings on cards. But I probably wouldn't have done this. He does Digivolve into an Argomon. I just think blockers are just so useful. And then he's going to Digivolve in his hatch area to a Togemon. Black flips a Capurimon again. He's going to also Digivolve this again into a toy Argomon. And this is why I think waiting with that Cherrymon, or maybe Digivolving up his hatch area would have been a good one. Metal Greymon checks. And that Warumon Zaymon wouldn't have been able to check, because he could have blocked it. And then yeah, Warumon Zaymon checks into an Argomon. Plays Izzy. Now the thing is, he misses with Izzy, so he doesn't get the extra memory. But now he's got a way to push his memory up to 3 every turn. So now, unsuspends, he puts his Togemon out. And Togemon's going to Digivolve. Excuse me. Argomon Digivolves into a Digitama. Digitama attacks. And it's all good. He swings with that Argomon. So now black has no security. He hard plays another Kiwimon, gets the effect off. Top 3 cards, unfortunately no targets. And then he's going to Digivolve again. Digitama into an Argomon. Okay, so black player starts up. He's a 5 memory. Readies everyone up. Warumon Zaymon's going to Digivolve in a quick sec. Into Black War Greymon, and he's going to swing for game.